next is I'm going to leave the room. And I'm going to let you talk, because I feel like people like it better when I leave. You can give a shout out to any of your favorite mentor or mentors, okay? Students or staff, whatever. And then maybe a closing statement, a quote that you might have, and just a simple wave goodbye.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
And just come out whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Thanks, Jen. Take as much time as you want.
Okay. I was gonna try, because I wasn't gonna be here. But I got my own tissues. Okay. Just need a minute. Sorry. So, even though I'm not leaving OSA is really sad for me, because Kaz and Megan were there for me when I walked in, and I didn't have confidence. I didn't have any belief in myself or my ideas, and they believed in me. They gave me the push, and they helped me realize that I do want to try to be involved with student life at schools as long as I can. Even if it's just marketing, I need to stay at school because I want to hopefully be able to make a big of an impact on someone else that they did for me.
Just enjoy your time here. I mean, it goes by so quick. I was here for 6 years, and it seems like just yesterday that I was at the rec center as a lifeguard. As a freshman, I shattered a clock and all the glass fell in the pool, and I thought it was the end of the world. And now here today saying goodbye for good to my time as a student at Rowan University. It's really scary.
My advice and my last remarks to SCP and OSA is, my advice is definitely make sure you are helping everyone out, and you make sure that you know that this place is a family. Because family is everything, and when you're at college you really don't have your family with you, and this is another family that you're going to definitely have, because this family is amazing. You can come here upset and you will leave here 5 minutes later the most happiest person in the world, because everyone here is just genuine, honest, polite. It's a great atmosphere to work in. Plenty of times I've had problems and people in this office have helped me. Plenty of times I've had the honor to help people with their problems, and it's just a great feeling helping each other. Make sure that you know that this office is the place to be, and enjoy every minute that you're here.
The last person I want to give a shout out to is my girl Ruth. Ruth, if you don't know, is the bomb diggity. She's the best. She calls me RJ for Ruth Jr. because I worked with her in her office for a little bit. So Ruth, you're great. I'm gonna miss you a lot, probably the most out of everybody here, but don't tell anybody that. So yeah, keep being awesome. You're great. Thank you for always letting me eat the candy out of your office. I'm sure well, probably a lot of people do, but thank you. Okay,
Shout out to all the people that are still part of this office that are on RA that I worked with last year, because I absolutely loved working with all of you. You made my first year here an easier transition than I thought it was going to be, and you're all going to go on to do really, really good things. So I'm excited to see where you end up. So keep in contact with me. And then to marketing team right now, I am awed and inspired by each of you every single day. I don't understand half the things that you do, and I know I keep trying to learn, but it really is amazing what you do with the projects that we give you, and you are all going to get jobs, I promise.
As my closing statement, I just want to say thank you to everybody in the office for everything, for being so welcoming. And yeah, I learned a lot from being here. I feel like I grew a lot from being in the office with everybody, talking to different people, getting involved with different activities and events, and volunteering my time with everybody. So yeah, I had a great time. It was a great experience, and hopefully I'll be able to experience more stuff like this with being in this office. Thanks, guys.
I want to thank and give a shout out, because it's both, to Emily Kaufman. Oh, Amelia, you have been there the whole time with me. You thought in the beginning that I wasn't gonna make it. You thought I wasn't raw material. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. You are oh so nice. But you've also believed in me as well. You've also always been there. It's getting blurry, thank you camera. You're doing the crying for me. But you've always believed in me. You've always been there for me. Anytime I was upset about anything, whether it was work related or not, you were always there for me, and I did my best to be there for you as well. And you're a great best friend, and I really appreciate it.
I don't know. One thing I do know is that when I first came into the office, I didn't know I'd be meeting some of the people that that will have an impact on me for the rest of my life. If you asked me 4 years ago by joining this club if I were to meet my future life partner or some of the bridesmaids in my wedding or people that I'm gonna know for the rest of my life, I'd call you crazy.
Who am I gonna shout out? Shout out Mariah. Shout out Mariah. Love check. Love check, Mariah. I love you too.
My last one is for Boss Lady or Melissa. The best way I can say it is the woman I work for outside of here was my 8th grade science teacher, and she directed all the plays that I did when I was still in theater. And she's like my second mom, and I'm ridiculously close with her, but I thought she had filled that role in my life. Like, that was it. Like, she was done, and that was my person to be my mentor and rely on and whatnot, and I was wrong. You have been so unbelievably supportive and helpful, and anything I've ever needed, your door has always been open, and it's the best.
I also want to give a special shout out to Carly. You are one of my rocks here. I know when I have a rough day here in the office, because we all know Sundays can be tough ones, being with everyone all the time, but I know that you understand. You understand me, you understand what things that happen go here, and I know I can always go to you, and you always make me feel better, and it's great having that, and I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate you and everything, and all your support through all my decisions that I've been making here and with school and work and everything. So I'm very glad to have met you here and grown through student activities with you and finding our passion here. So that's something I really hold special.
And then, of course, Megan. Thanks for everything, really. I mean, thank you for always being there. Thanks for always saying yes when I knock on your door and ask if I can bother you. Thanks for always listening. Thanks for rewriting my resume and writing all those reference letters for me. Thank you for believing in me, and most importantly, thank you for pushing me to be the best version of myself. You've helped me find my confidence and my voice over the past few years, and you really taught me how to trust myself as a professional and just as a leader, just knowing what I'm good at and being confident in that. You've really impacted my college experience, my professional experience, and more than anyone, honestly. And I'm lucky to have you as a boss, a mentor, and a friend. So, thanks, and it's been real.
Alright, so for my last SUP slide ever, I'm going to do something a little special for you all because you're really special to me. I want to thank you all for a really awesome year. I'm sad that it's ending, but I'm really grateful that I had the opportunity to work with you all. I couldn't have done anything without you, run the events that I did without your help, and I really appreciate all the time and effort that you put into this organization. We are successful because of your efforts, and I couldn't be more grateful for you guys. I'm gonna miss you all, but I won't be far for the next 2 years, so if you need me, you know where to find me. But yeah, so here's a song, short little snippet. Everybody loves this song, didn't write it myself. It's pretty nostalgic, reminiscent. Everybody likes it when, you know, it's like the end of the year and you're reflecting and all that jazz. But cool, okay, so here it goes. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Cool, so that's it. Hope you had the time of your life, because I did.